of what we need to do. In other words, oh. So from our understanding, wow. So I've been understanding just like everything in terms of understanding, in terms of life, in terms of understanding everything with life, everything, all of this of what is occurring here on this day on earth. Okay, so people have to stop saying that stupid cuss word, man. Stop, man. It's not helping. You're not guiding the situation, bro. Stop. Good. We're all on the same page. That's good. We're all going to be. Everything's going to work out correctly. We're good. Everybody's good. And we're all true. We're all true. Everybody. And to be honest with you, us being true, then we show our true self to ourselves. We understand ourselves. And then we're able to then understand something or someone else. So all of us should. No, we're supposed to be 1 plus 1 equal 2 totality. Did that person get $25? That I said on my phone, that $25. That's okay. Look, if people didn't make correct choice decisions, that's okay. Okay, that's fine. We're all good. Everybody's caring. Everybody's normal. Everybody understands. We're all starting to make sense. We're all understanding one another. Everything's making sense. We're good. So that's the good part. So I think this is also because look, if people see people's wow, this is what is reality. You see, everything's supposed to be everything with all story. Everybody having a story. Yeah, and that's going to be until 1,100 something years plus 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 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. Understanding 800, 900, 1,000, and more, and everything's infinity thereafter can be possible. I was just talking about something today. I can't believe some people think that about me, man. The perception of me is so different from realistically who I am. I'm trying to get to everybody in terms of what the truth is, and realistically, me persisting on with the answers. So all of us can be the answers, and can be the caring, can be the change, can be the understanding, can be who we're supposed to be through being the basic principles. Hey, whatever anything that people are supposed to do to make sense of reality, to be on the same page, on the same dot, on the same sentence, then that's what we need to do so everything can make sense correctly. All of this repeating and understanding and saying, hey, if I'm going to say 1,000, I'm going to say 100, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Numbers, very fascinating numbers. Look, I don't want to get out of point of what we're talking about. I want to stay in point of what I was talking about, and I want us to understand that this is significant of what we're doing. This is going to be significant of what we're going to be doing. And some people are doing surveys or tests, and all they have to do is change themselves. That's all. And refrain from any form of politics. And I say that because I notice some people are playing politics. So I'm saying refrain from politics. In other words, stop. In other words, don't do. In other words, everything, with caring, with loving, with what is true, understanding, with self-discipline, and how everything and everyone's supposed to be self-discipline of what that all that chatter was. and more. There's more than that. I'm just trying to log. There's numerous occurrences, and so I want to be brief. People should understand the answers, and everything should spread everywhere in terms of the answers of what everything is. In all elements, being absolute, being flow, being functional with one another, so everything can make sense correctly. In other words, you know, this is what is needed. This is what everybody must do. The answers are everything, what everything is in terms of everybody taking care of one another, and that's all there is to that. Everything else is false. You know, I don't. Everything else is just like this weird story. I don't believe. I feel like people are trying to make me believe their belief. Just weird. You cannot be messing with reality. Similar to what people are doing, the way they're messing with life. So people are supposed to be stopping so then they could make correct depictions, and just like me, just like everybody, similar to that was occurring. Sure, makes sense. However, there's various elements. Life is not quote unquote black and white. Life is with black and white also, and with everything and with everyone. All colors, all hues, all everything. That's what my perception is, and I think this is my belief. This is my understanding. And my understanding, my belief, all has to do with what I understand to be true, not what somebody wants me to understand what is true in terms of my story, and everybody's story. Because the truth and this truth remember, anything that's in my house is not supposed to be attached to any nonsense. I'm not supposed to be attached to any nonsense. Nothing. Even if people do, that's okay. Just understand and stop, because that's not reality to me. What people are supposed to be doing is understanding themselves to be able to understand others. If we're not understanding ourselves, how are we ever going to understand others? In other words, we have to definitely understand ourselves to be able to understand others. And I believe I've understood a little bit of myself, and there's much more of understanding myself to go. However, I believe how this started and what happened, and similar to what I'm doing and just persisting on. That's cool. Yeah, man. This is cool. This is what cool is, nothing else. Understanding knowledge, understanding ourselves, our childlike selves, our understanding selves. I believe everything can work together for long we are true and correct. Everything works out correctly. And what we need to do is be caring and loving to ourselves. and to others. Look, English is correct. Okay, we're all supposed to be English. English is the universal language. This is a story here in this country. I don't know about your country, however, this is America. In America, there's a dream, and that dream is true until this day. Everything is true and correct. People just have to understand everything with everything, in terms of everything being true. So that we can all understand one another. You know, I don't know the story of everything and everyone. However, I'm doing my part to say, hey, you know what? Regardless of anything, everything is all about caring and loving, and we're going to get out of this mess. You know, we're all going to get out of this mess. Wave. Oh, we're also going to get out of this wave. And we're all going to understand one another. We're all going to be caring for one another. Okay? And we're going to understand who we are. And I say this over and over again because people are just like in all over, and people think, okay, well, needs to be repeated. This doesn't need to be repeated. This needs to be reminded. Everybody's supposed to be loved. Okay? I happen to have a paper and pencil, and I'm writing. We're all supposed to be loved. We're all supposed to be because look, this is the entire story. Regardless of what I do, everything and nothing matters. The only thing that matters is what is true. Of my perception, my belief, my everything, regardless of what people are showing, what I want to see, hear, anything, because that's nothing to do with my story. Everything that is me, that is a true story. That is what I'm doing. Oh, that's fascinating. I'm learning life, and I'm going through life with various experiences. I'm trying to understand everything with everything in terms of everything being true, in terms of me, people knowing me, and me saying what I'm saying. Look, yeah, what's correct. If people know me and people know each other, then we can definitely. Well, now I understand that too. If people understand me, if people are aware of me, etc. Everything with everything. Change. All. Be caring, loving, guiding, supporting everything to one another because that's what life is. I can say everything else, I can fill in the blanks. However, I believe I want to get my message across so everything and everyone can understand correctly and be true. And be true. So, of course, this wins. However, with our technology, with us, with life, with everything, and you know what? I'm seeing a picture at the moment of time. This picture is not worth showing. I'm very saddened. I'm very heartbroken and everything else with this picture. However, I'm just trying to speak to how people say so they can understand it and something can ring a bell and they can understand that something else. Look, this is what is true. Somebody said if dinosaurs good. They're not supposed to be saying that. Why? Because they don't make sense. Whoever that they pertains to, those groups. So what needs to occur is realistically us making sense. Yeah, so me mentioning what I'm mentioning, that's fascinating. And everybody mentioning what they're mentioning, and me being me. No, man, I did this the entire time. Well, something or someone made me do that. That's true. So we're all supposed to be loving and caring and understanding because that's what reality is. We're all supposed to be on the same page. We're all supposed to be on the same book. We're all supposed to be on the same word, same everything to then be able to understand everything. And why is somebody feeding shrimp to a cat? That's so weird. I think cats can also be vegan. You know, we have the power to do that. That's what we need to focus on, and that's what everybody needs to do. So we're supposed to be caring. We're supposed to be loving. We're supposed to be true. We're supposed to be everything with everything to do with everything being true. All of us are supposed to spread the message of what is true, and we're supposed to. We're supposed to realistically understand one another. And I know for long me and something or someone else is true, and we're all true. We're all good, and everything is good, and everybody's happy. So this makes sense. Not that what I saw in terms of what I read. However, a reflection. We're all reflections to one another. However, all of our reflections should be us being true. Wow. Universal moment. Everything with life, I love. Everything should be in life. Everything should be included in life with everything, with everything. Because I love Snoop Dogg and everybody. And everything and everyone is a reflection of what life is. So, yeah, the story now, especially more than, you know, that's fascinating to me because we're supposed to be the answers everywhere in all of us. Better together. Somebody shared that. I agree. You know, none of us should. we should all remember life. We should all remember ourselves. We should all remember everything about who we are. We're supposed to remember everything about what we know. We're supposed to understand. We're supposed to be kind. We're supposed to be sharing. We're supposed to be loving. We're supposed to do all we can to give back, give on this planet. Wow, that was a video. There's an ostrich egg, and the ostrich is, of course, there's a bird, and there's eggs, and of course, it's an ostrich egg. We're so fascinating. Us life, we're supposed to care for one another. Everything else is false. Okay? So everything we do in all elements of reality, in all aspects, in all everything, is just care. Just care about everything. Just care about everything and everyone because that is what is true. Everything else through time we'll figure out together, we'll figure out with each other, and we will know what the truth is. And we'll return back to balance within ourselves and back to balance outside of ourselves. Everything changing according to absolute. Planets, perceptions, absolute, brainwashing, loving, giving, caring, everyone happy and everybody puzzled to one another. You see, I'm talking about the same thing that I was talking about here because something is in something or someone, and outside of ourselves too. Somebody solved my life's issue that I had, problem that I had, I solved theirs. We solved each other's. We're solved. We're salvation. We're solving everything. We're understanding ourselves. We're understanding everything. We're solving everything. Because true self planets, everything I'm saying, in other words, should be live. Everything and everyone should hear this. People I don't believe should hear this is people that are going against what I'm saying. Going against what animals are saying, going against what the tree is saying, going against what anything with life, people are supposed to understand. To preserve, so we can understand, to preserve what is true, what is life. So, life is beautiful. Life, to everybody being true and changing, there is no prison. Forget about the prison word. We're all supposed to forget about the prison word. Why? Because that equals we're supposed to be so good, we're supposed to be so caring to one another that there's going to be no pain, no suffering. Everything's going to be good. Everybody's sharing the information. I know what's going on. There's people that are sharing my information. That's good. Share the information is good. So sorry, I'm just like everywhere, just like everybody's everywhere. We don't know where we are. I'm just trying to understand. So, with my true self and plan to health, so we're supposed to be the planet's tongue. True self and the planet's tongue. This is so comforting, to have to understand that we're from this huge galaxy and huge planet, and we're all here at this moment of time, and we're understanding one another. And this is all the result of the delays, the lags, the everything that occurs here in life. Everybody has a life. Everybody has a different perception of life. There's noises going on. Everything has to be known. Everything is known, and that's what reality is. The fact that everything is supposed to be and is good from my understanding. And I say supposed to because I mention everything. I try to mention everything with everything also. You know, if people know the correct true story, they understand what the correct true story is. Good person, yeah, of course. We're thinking the same. I'm trying to understand people. So, of course, the first idea, thought is good. So, we're supposed to finally be from everywhere to then on the same page, same word, same sentence, same point. And that was what was occurring in the very beginning. What I'm saying was exactly what was occurring in the very beginning, and now I'm saying this again. Isn't that fascinating? That's very fascinating to me. We're gonna have more of this, and we're gonna connect, and we're gonna understand one another, and we're going to be able to share information. We're going to be able to connect. We're supposed to, understand exactly of what is going on. We're supposed to be together. We're supposed to be parallel. We're supposed to be similar to this. You know, people are supposed to be ready and do what they need to do, and this is part of being ready to do what you need to do. And so this is one of the most correct of being outside, being inside, doing your part, everything to do with what is true, and sharing my information with everything and everyone. Anything that's going against, opposite, or something else, of course, with you too. However, there's so many elements, aspects, and scenarios, and points and understandings that all of that will then have to be similar to the truth, similar to the truth of what the truth is. This is possible. I'm not the only one that knows that this is possible. We all have to be just. We all have to understand what is to be just. We're all supposed to understand what everything is in terms of us being, good people. So us being the good people, us being the truth, in terms of being the more truth than we are, in terms of understanding everything, so we could get out of this what we've done is see there's oh wow, that's fascinating. Life is amazing, and we're supposed to remember life.
If you're a coach, consultant, or agency owner, and your calendar looks like this,
And everybody's
also you
supposed to
think your
remember
calendar
life.
looks like this, or you don't pay. No, seriously. If you don't get appointments using our horizontal scaling method, then you don't pay for it. And that's why over 400 plus clients that you probably know trust us in helping them scale their coaching, consulting agencies to $100,000 a month and beyond. Clients like Ramsey, when he started using this system, he's now getting 8 appointments a day and scaled his consulting business from $2,000 a month to $90,000 a month within 6 months
Loving, caring,
without paid
kind,
advertising.
that's
Or
what
Ro,
we do.
who generates 120 to 200 sales appointments per month for his marketing agency and all these other clients that are getting packed calendars able to close high ticket clients. If you want results like this, just simply click on this ad, watch the short video on the next page, and then book a live demo where I'll actually sit down with you and show you the system instead of sitting here talking about it. I'll explain how this works. We'll even help you set it up, and you can have this up and running today. And this will help you scale much faster using our horizontal scaling method. And if for some odd reason it doesn't work for you, you don't pay for it. The reason I can make such a crazy guarantee is because this is real, this is working, and over 400 plus clients trust us and are using the system to scale their businesses and generate qualified sales appointments. And if you're not one of these businesses using this system, you're at a serious disadvantage, because you're probably spending a lot more time, energy, and money than they are and getting less results. So don't be at a disadvantage. Click on this ad, go watch the short video. I'll explain exactly how it works. Again, we'll even show you how to set it up, and you can have this up and running in days. This will help you scale much faster and much simpler and get you to $100,000 a month. And here's some more clients that we help scale. Here's how Nash went from $7,000 a month to $60,000 a month. Here's how Scott went from spending $10,000 a month on Facebook ads to $0 on Facebook ads, and now growing 30% month over month and just hit $220,000 per month. Olivia, she went from 350K to 1.29 million. Fellow, he scaled close to $200,000 per month. Chance, he doubled his revenue in 30 days. So come check out our horizontal scaling method. There's absolutely no risk in joining, and even on the low end, you'll be able to scale your business much faster, acquire clients without ads, and be much more efficient. So click on the ad and let's get you results.
Everything matters, though. Everything makes sense. Animals are supposed to be in caring hands in nature. That's what people need to understand. the change doesn't occur quickly because we're not doing something correct. For that to also be similar to that. All of us are supposed to be loving, caring, true measurements, happy. They have this mess. You know, try to save one another. Yeah. So my time explains about everything. It's how all of us have a lot of understanding to do. All of us must relax. We got this. We're going to solve everything. Everything is going to be possible. We must do our portion, our part, to save lives, all that we can, so we can all agree because we're agreeing with what is true. We're agreeing to who we are, what is true. We're agreeing to absolute reality of what absolute reality is. Your house, my house. We understand one another. We win. Care, love. Life in all perspectives, perceptions. Everything with everything. True. Good. I don't want to ruin anybody's life. I'm just a person saying, hey, how are you? Did you know that all of this was occurring? Because if you didn't, I didn't either. And I did, and now I do. And what we need to do is really understand on all levels. Understanding all levels will return to balance within ourselves. We'll be in flow, we will be in unison with one another. What is this? The correct math is do something the first time, not just get manifested the first time. Okay, so some people are trying to draw an image they thought was appropriate. I don't think that was appropriate. I think people should draw themselves with true life, not what they do the rest of them. What people are doing is things to get their game. Okay? So I just saw a vision that you saw that you guys showed me. You guys are aware of the vision, I'm aware of the vision of what could have occurred. It should be stopped, needs to be stopped, try and prevent it from occurring. Because that has nothing to do with reality versus something that does. And so what people need to understand is nothing other than that their reality is off from what the truth is, including mine. Okay, everything matters. I think people get the gist of what's occurring. That's the good news. I understood the messages, somebody thinking about something else when I'm eating food. I sure what was correct. Now I'm trying, it's a different perspective. I understand. Yeah, we're living in a small world. Everybody knows one another. Everybody loves one another. We're definitely supposed to be. I guess some people are trying to see me through another perspective. Wow. Reality and how reality is and what reality is. Oh, man. You know, people know that if I'm trying to eat something, if something has milk without saying how everything is, I don't eat buy that. If I want to, so in other words, the planet is here for everything and everyone in this time, in this moment, in this present. I just want to say I love everybody, regardless of all the stupidity. So we can better understand one another. If everything is possible, how can truth not be possible? It's possible. Would you not make it more possible? You understand? You got seeing something from somebody else's perspective, however ours. I'm also recording myself here and here. These are medicine. This is a correct label. We humans don't know much about ourselves. We shouldn't lie to ourselves, and we shouldn't lie to others. I don't believe that to be true.